Hello everyone. It's Tuesday, so that means we're streaming. I'm Money Black Mage, and we are playing 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy December, by the way, for everyone. Last month of the year, to me, I love the month of December in general. Weather gets cooler, holidays are approaching. It's good times all around. I feel the planet's energy fueling me as people's joy and stress permeate the atmosphere. How's it going, Geiger? I was just playing this. Cool. I mean, you played it already, though, right? Or are you going for completion? Hey, Umbra. Hey, Chenzen. Jax, what days do you stream? So, actually, that's a good thing I should point up. I need to post that somewhere. I need to look how YouTube can post that. Where, my typical streaming schedule is Sunday and Tuesday evenings for about 3 hours. For this game, we're going to do 3 days a week. Tentatively tomorrow, Wednesday. So, it's going to be, for the time foreseeing, definitely Sunday, definitely Tuesday, and then Wednesday. I usually leave Mondays and Fridays off the streaming schedule because those are usually heavy work days for me. And Thursdays because I just kind of want to do whatever I want on a Thursday. And Saturday because I want everyone else to do whatever they want on Saturday. If I ever change that and I do a sneaky stream, it's probably going to be in the middle of the afternoon. But, you know, I think YouTube alerts can go for that if you have notifications turned on. What's the plot? Hey, Victor, how's it going today? This is a very non-linear plot, the way that this story is told, for a non-linear narrative. So we don't have the entirety of it. We have a lot of mysteries and almost no answers. So we are learning this story at the same time. The age rating is T for teen. I had to lean over and look at the box. It is rated T for fantasy violence, language, partial nudity. And that's basically it. But just to be frank, like the limitations of what's in here in terms of content, no different from your average anime that you would see on, I don't know, Crunchyroll or something like that. Oh yeah, you're New England. Oh, I'm not sure. I would say probably be Peggy. Probably like Peggy 13. I think Peggy 13. Probably Peggy 12, to be honest with you. There's really not like blood and gore or anything like that. They're very light on language. Only like the rough and tumble characters will say something. Like they'll say shit or damn a lot. That's basically it. They really don't drop F-bombs. Gotta sleep? Alright, sleep well. Ooh, the volume just jumps up when you get on the menu. Okay, so I kind of want to lead off with a battle and make sure we end the stream with a battle. At least get a couple battles in. I also want to spend time on the equipment upgrade screen. Oh, so there's a win streak. Well, now we kind of have to do battles in a row for a little bit. However, pilots who join the strike team will experience overload. Oh. So you can't use the same pilots twice in a row. You have to keep alternating them. Oh, and your guys can get tired. Okay, so you really can't just play all the battles in a row. Oh, I completely ignored this before. Oh wait, pilots have individual levels. I didn't notice this. So you really do want to switch them out. So everybody who participated in the first battle got to level 3 already. And it looks like it's individual, it's not shared. So the more stuff you do... I want to use Natsuno more. It doesn't have to be immediate, you can do a battle, then go back to the story. Okay, cool. You just have to win the wins consecutively. Got it. Hey Paul, hey Jason, how are you guys? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. Alright, so we got... We haven't been using the terminal. Oh, we can upgrade Demolisher Blade already. We're pretty good. Let me look at the people that we didn't upgrade. I almost want to upgrade Sentry Gun. But I know I want to upgrade... What was it called? Goto has it. The Flare Torpedo. I wonder if anyone else has Flare Torpedo. Because that mine really does a lot of work. Because, like, if you just drop it on a kaiju, it basically just destroys pretty much almost everything around it immediately. Alright, the pulse lasers are good. They also ignore armor. Alright, so she's our sniper. Him and... Yeah, both these guys have the heavy railgun. And I feel like we use that a lot. EP does not heal between battles, so that EP heal can be very useful. Good to know. Oh, interesting. So if EP doesn't heal, then we can't just use all our big attacks right off the bat. Okay, so it really does help to upgrade the zero cost attacks. But only the ranged ones. I don't want to do like heavy knuckle and stuff like that because that costs a lot of movement before you can hit the person. Even though it does a lot of damage, it costs time. It's much better to have like the pulse lasers. Pulse lasers are great because they have great range and they also ignore armor. They deal good damage too. And they have a lower wait time. Alright, so we are definitely going to do force cooling because that is super useful, as we've seen. She also gets Flare Torpedo. And he also gets Flare Torpedo. What's the difference between Flare Torpedo and Floating Mine? Okay, this one's immediate. Got it. That doesn't seem worth it. think you're right. I think heal team EP is going to be good. Hey, Sam. Flare's like walking through poison. That's what I've noticed too. It's so nice as a crowd control option because almost all the enemies just kind of just go directly towards the terminal. They don't really like take the long way around. They just literally just gravitate towards the middle. So because you can kind of predict their movement, it's kind of okay. All right, so let's swap up some of the people though. I want to get some of the people we didn't use last time.
I'll fight. I'm on it.
Understood.
Moving out.
Okay, is Drew got it?
Alright, so there's 7 people on this team here. Oh, you can only take 6. Ooh, that's why it's 13. Ah, it's so lame. Alright, who gets to stay home? Check what the enemy prediction will be. Oh, good point. How do I check that?
Ready. Let's go.
How do I check enemy prediction? Many aerial kaiju will appear. Okay. Okay. In that case, we don't need the melee units as much because they're not going to be as useful. We should still have them, but they're not going to be as useful. So A, you sit this one out. I simply like Takatoshi more. Alright. All-rounder, long range, flight. Okay, that's good. Oh, she also has 4 torpedo. Nice. You may need a Yori for the bonus objective? Where does it say that? Oh, bonus objective. Okay, Fuyusaka. Okay, you're right.
Leave it to me.
I don't want to leave Takatoshi yet, but I may have to. I'm going to leave Ryoko out because I'm going to see how it is without playing it. Alright, thank you so much for that. Hey Griffin, how's it going? Dama, hey Oni. Love your recaps, thank you so much. I always like to ask when somebody says they like the recaps, well, which one? I don't think you like all 100 and something recaps. Surely I've done a pretty few bad ones. Alright, let's give this a shot. Or at the very least, you know, hopefully you've enjoyed a couple more than others. He can't hit any aerial enemies.
About those creepy-looking demos? They're excavation models.
I'm just hoping that it's not... I kept him on just in case there's a ground model. But maybe I shouldn't have done that because an all-rounder can take care of a ground model too.
Those things are already flying. You're telling me they go underground too? Not great from my mech. I can
Also, an
truck, but I
EMP
can't
can
reach the
drop
guys in the air.
a flying enemy. So if I drop an EMP on the flying kaiju, I can still have Takatoshi come in and slam it with the Demolisher Blade.
The EMP's what you want there. They'll come crashing down to punching range.
See, he literally just said what I was thinking. It's like, okay, it doesn't matter that they're out of punching range. I can drop them with an EMP. See, we're on the same wavelength. Takatoshi speaking my language.
Pain in the ass, though.
Losing the Type 98 tank was a big factor in the design. The first-gen Sentinels went in hard on close-quarters combat. They ended up with a focus on raw power.
But I know what you're
over
saying.
mobility.
Why use two moves when you
Know
could
they
just
have to
use
kill
one
these flyers.
appropriate mobile suit?
Hey, hold on a sec, Amiguchi. How do you know all this crap?
Well, funny story. Guess you could say it just came to me in a dream.
The hell are you talking about?
Stay calm.
Alright, first things first, set this up.
Lend us a hand.
Much obliged.
We will not lose.
Throw a shield on everyone.
Initiating shield. Thank you.
Not throwing away my shot.
I can't get all three, can I? Nah, they're just the part.
Leave it to me. Did I get it? Got one. I'll make it work. The practice round's over.
Actually, I'll have him stay. I'm just gonna have him camp right there.
Number 12 moving
This
out.
isn't so hard.
She has EMP stunner, which is nice.
Jeez. Was that okay?
Still not used to this thing.
Come on! Nice! You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
I guess life comes at you fast. Picking up enemy heat signatures. Let's see.
Yeah. I guess that's the reason why you sometimes want to put missiles on these guys. Just to give them some long-range punch. Okay.
What next? Unbelievable.
There's still hope.
Big old flare torpedo right there.
I won't back down. They don't stand a chance. Take that! Enemy down.
No fight I can't win. Get wrecked!
Get wrecked. I love their exclamations.
That ought to do it. How do I can do it! How's that? I beat the kaiju! Let's get him!
Wow, EMP Stunner's 200. Yeah, we're only gonna do that for the big guys.
I'll show you. They felt that.
Much
As long
obliged.
as I can keep this thing moving. That do it?
Wow, I
Keep
felt like
up.
it was punching into a
We
push.
will not lose.
Just like a pillow.
Take that.
Stay calm. Remember your training. Now.
Enemy closing it out. Let's turn this around. I can do this. What do I do? Lend us a hand.
She has a lot of EP going for her. I think the sentry gun is just paying for itself. That's a lot of bogeys.
Get wrecked. Nice. Say your prayers. Yes. Incoming heat
I'll make it work.
I know he's not doing anything,
So
but
hard.
I'm just glad he's here.
Watch this. Score. I need to think things through.
Speaking of editing things, by the way, this is a good opportunity to get the trophy for destroying 150 enemies in one shot. Oh, cool. Well, looks like you could replay battles, so I'll probably pick that up later. I don't know if I want 100% this game. I kind of want to get through it as briskly as possible. I'm still streaming it. If I wanted to get this done, I'd be playing this every single day. But every single day, I'm also editing Nier Automata. Speaking of, man, Nier Automata, my first draft of that script was so much longer than I thought it was going to be. I was like, I failed to recap for what I should be doing. Like, if I went based on the original script,
Enemy on the move.
We can do this, right?
then I would have probably a recap that's an hour and a half long. It would literally be a feature-length film. I'm like, good lord.
Let's turn this around. Let's get him.
I'm in range.
Watch. Still not used to this thing.
It's an easy game to apply to them just by playing the story. Okay, that's cool then.
Okay, let's do this. Number 21 on the move.
I won't back down. Did I get it?
We must survive.
That is so much. Oh, well, there we go. 150 in one fell swoop. You're right. Just by playing the game, you kind of get it. There's no way you wouldn't have just fired missiles into that.
Take that.
The practice round's over. Unbelievable. Let's see.
This isn't so hard. Let's do this.
Am I going to do a recapitation of this game? Not in the next 5 months. Quite frankly.
Here you go.
I do recommend you play it. I do recommend you play it. If, like, what you're seeing looks fun, then do it.
Just watch. Got it. I've got to do this.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Yeah, sorry Takatoshi, I didn't give you anything to punch. I literally thought there would be a giant one that we would sync with EMP and we'd punch it in the face, but didn't happen.
Surrounding
That's cool.
vehicle
We'll get him
area
next
is
time.
now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
Yeesh, what a mess. At least this area's okay now.
My head's been really hurting for a while now. Is something going wrong?
Now that you say that, mine's pounding too. Something messing with our heads.
That's the operating limit of your Sentinel. You'll feel better once you're out. Piloting the Sentinel is an intensely demanding process. Using it puts massive pressure on your brain. You can't
Remember,
prevent the
my
blood
rule of
pressure
thumb
in
is that I
areas
don't
where you
recap a
start
brand new
getting
game
backlash.
and put it out immediately. There are exceptions. There are a couple of times I've done it. Literally a couple of times. But I make it the exception and not the standard. The way I do it is because I feel you should respect the game. I want to encourage people to play the game. I don't want people to go out and just be like, oh, let me just get the story, and that's the only now that I know the story, I don't have to play the game. I disagree with that. I know some people are thinking, well, they could just watch a Let's Play, or they could just watch a full playthrough of people that load that stuff day one, and you can. And I'm not going to stop you. I will begrudge it if you do. But I'm not going to do that.
Don't overdo it. I'm not responsible if you end up decoupling your brain from your nanomachines.
Yeah, don't pull a Juro. Huh? What'd you say? Oh, nothing. I said don't turn a churro. That's what I said. Don't turn a churro. You know, you want to let them cook properly.
I suggest you get out of the Sentinel right now. Unless you want to forget your entire life.
Maybe you should do a recapitation of Tales of the Abyss or Digimon World 1. Well, I'm certainly going to do Tales of the Abyss. I've never played Digimon World 1, much less any of the Digimon worlds. I played Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Not exactly a user-friendly robot. Let's...
Yeah.
Assign your pilots to the strike team and defense squad efficiently. Yeah, we're learning. This is only our second real battle. We're learning.
The fight is far from over.
I'm glad Keitaro still get, or I'm glad Takatoshi still gets still gets gotta stay calm ability. I'm glad he still gets XP even though he did literally nothing. He gave moral support. Look at that. Flawless victory. Not a single chip of damage on anyone. That will probably never happen again. But we'll take the wins as we go. Now we'll do some story. Also, since you use Takatoshi, now you won't be able to use him next time when he's going to be useful. Well, maybe. Remember, we have to have an odd man out anyway. He'll just be the odd man out next time. And I'm gonna sub in Kyoko, who's an all-rounder anyway. It's okay, we'll get our man. We'll get our man. Let's go. Nice. Before we do that, yeah, I have all the mystery points. Alright, cool. Just unlock the files, because I know her file. Yeah, see?
Yes?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going with Megami. So she didn't have a branch. I thought she would have had a branch. But she didn't have a branch. Jiro has a branch. Oh, I'm so glad they do that. Tell me how to unlock the branch. It was just an eavesdrop on them. Man, we walked past them so many times. Wow, it really tells you how to do it. That's so... Well, it doesn't tell you all of them, but you know, I'm okay with that. I'm glad it tells you the one that you're missing. How to do it. Okay, that's cool. Alright, who else has breaks that we need? We didn't do A at all. Natsuno we didn't do. We didn't do our boy Takatoshi yet. Alright, so we'll do Megumi. And then we're gonna hit up Takatoshi. This part where we could just settle in.
I guess Juro hasn't come home yet. Fluffy isn't here either. I should get dinner ready.
Both are great games with interesting stories. Tales of Abyss certainly does have an interesting story. It does the usual Tales thing where you think you're playing one story and then in the middle there's a giant, like, you know, some sort of turnabout or climax that changes what you think or elevates the game or some sort of twist. There's always a twist in the middle. And then you're playing a different... You're playing something different in the second half of a Tales game. They like throwing that twist out there. Like, oh, you thought you were done? Turns out that was just part one. They do that for every single Tales game. That's cool, so you can check that anytime you want. It doesn't even tell you can hit that to access the chart, but you totally can.
What should I make for dinner?
Takatoshi's the main character Ichiban and Yakuza Like a Dragon. Ooh, that's so cool. I wanted to get Like a Dragon for Black Friday, but it wasn't on sale pretty much anywhere. Alright, so in one timeline we did grilled mackerel. We're gonna do hamburg steak now.
I think we have some ground beef.
You now have a spatula. Spatula.
I'll make Juro's favorite meal. Time to cook some hamburg steak.
Trying to cook some steamed hams. That's pretty cool, Gideon. Yeah, a lot of these voice actors you've seen in other stuff. Like A, for example, is 9S in Nier Automata. I think that's super cool.
I'm home. Whoa. What a feast.
Don't touch it.
Miura-kun.
You eat after
Did
Juro.
you make all of this? Amazing.
We'll eat once Juro gets back.
Have you played any of the other Yakuza games? I arrived late to the party on Yakuza. Because I always knew about Yakuza, but I arrived late. I actually started when Yakuza 0 came out, because when Yakuza 0 came out, I was thinking, wow, this would be a great time to jump in, especially since I heard when 0 came out, hey, we're going to do something called Kiwami for the first couple, in which case we're going to re-release it, and not just update them and remaster them and make them more modern day with a modern day engine. We are going to add all the stuff that we couldn't add originally. So originally previously cut content we're going to add to these games. And I'm like, wow, you know, that's how you bring it back. That's how you bring back a game, is bring it back and bring back the cut content you couldn't do before. That's Aces. And so I've done the first couple. I have not done the rest. I own them. I did buy them, but I haven't played them yet. Yakuza is a series that I look forward to recapping.
Why don't you go wash up while we wait?
Right.
I keep hitting square.
Sounds like you're pretty hungry.
It's okay. I will wait.
Well, it seems like Juro is going to be late. Go ahead and eat before it gets cold.
No, I could never.
Please, I insist. Go ahead.
Are you sure? But what about you, Megumi-san?
Don't worry. I'll eat with Juro.
I see. In that case, I'll do as you suggest.
So we'll get to Yakuza when we get to it.
Thank you for always
I
preparing
love
our
the style
meals.
though. I love the style of it
It
being
was
so
as delicious
serious
as ever.
and so ham and having fun with itself at the same time. And achieving that
Can
balance.
I help you with anything?
And
That's okay.
what I feel is very
I've already
dignified
put
is the
away
best way I want to
cutting
put
board
it
and
way.
everything.
Where
Why
they
don't you
have
go watch
standards
some
like we're
TV
doing this and
and
we're doing it with style.
TV?
That's better.
Amazing, these pictures are moving on their own.
You know, Miura-kun, you don't have to wear your hat in the house. The surgical scar on your forehead doesn't bother me.
How did you know this scar was from surgery?
Because I'm the one who put it
Did
there.
I tell you?
Oh, well... It, just a lucky guess.
I see.
Will you do a recap on Yakuza? Yes. But because I'm soft locking the series for now, until I clear out a few series and I don't have 20 open series, I'm not doing any brand new series for recap. I'm either finishing up existing open series or I'm doing standalone ones. Alright, so here's the branch, I bet.
It all happened right here.
She probably shot him with the magic gun.
And that's that. Keitaro Miura is a witch. You can't overlook him just because he lives here.
I was gonna say we can't overlook him
But
because he's
Juro
a
could be
guy.
home any minute. Does it
Should we
have
call
to
him a
be now?
warlock?
Yes, right now.
Now, on to the next headline. The video store explosion
Whoa.
that occurred today in Keiyakicho. An investigation found that the accident was the result of a gas leak.
This is what happened before.
Don't come over here. You hurry up and shoot him.
Miura-kun, you always wear your hat, even when you eat.
Megumi-san?
Why is that?
It's because I have a scar on my forehead. I thought it might be unpleasant.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
Hi Theo, how you doing today? Happy December. Jax, have you ever thought about doing a recap for the Dragon Quest series? Yeah, of course. After doing, you know, all the other big RPG ones, it seems kind of weird that I would leave out Dragon Quest now. Why is that? Well, that's because I only recap good games. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, of course I'm going to do Dragon Quest. But, again, soft lock is on, so we're not starting any new series. All those series that are great ideas, I am absolutely putting on the queue. So we'll get to them, but not just yet. Some guy on TV singing Dame Dane.
That scar. It allows you to pilot a Sentinel. Isn't that right?
How do you know about that?
You want to know how? I'll tell you. But can you show me your forehead first? I'm sorry, but I have no choice. This will hurt,
Whoa,
but you'll soon forget.
what a mean thing to say. This is going to hurt you
Sorry.
more than I actually care.
Miura-kun.
Don't touch him. He's dangerous. Just as I thought. He's had surgery. There's a component embedded in his forehead. It forces them to use their magic.
Who would do such a thing?
Humans, obviously. There's many that greatly covet this power. But it's not entirely bad. That component gave him immunity to the curse. This is a good catch.
The curse?
Yes, he is able to use magic and not suffer the same fate as Juro. All right, you see him. It won't be long before he wakes. I'd get out of here if I were you.
She's gonna cut his head open and take that component and put it inside Juro.
A curse, huh?
Next, we bring you a follow-up report on the gas explosion in Keiyakicho. The administration claims these explosions are being taken seriously. Gas companies have been put on immediate notice and instructed to be vigilant in their inspections.
Gas explosions? Something doesn't feel right. I'm home. Huh? Miura-kun, have you been at home the entire day?
Juro. Welcome back. Dinner's on the table for you.
It's fine. I'm not hungry, actually.
In fact, can you just
Come
go,
on.
like,
I'm
forever?
sure you'll change your mind once you start.
Why do you care about me so much anyways?
Oh, is that bad?
Just
Quit treating me like a child.
Go sleep outside. God. I hate girls are so gross.
Miura-kun? What's wrong?
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere I need to go. I won't be long. A gas explosion? I need to see for myself.
Fluffy.
You failed to shoot a Sekigahara. You're going too damn slow.
All right, sorry.
Why were you taking so long in there anyways? Striking stupid poses with your gun doesn't accomplish anything. When it comes to things like this, you need to do the deed quick. Quickly, you got that? I'm sorry I didn't catch that.
Got it.
They're not stupid poses. They make me powerful. Duh.
Well, nothing that can be done about it now. But you better not screw up this time.
This time?
Shu Amiguchi, the floppy-haired dunce that hangs around Juro. He is also a witch. You should still have some bullets left. Seal his powers tomorrow. Think you can handle that?
I'll get it done. Are you watching me? Fine.
Oh. Yo. Good morning, Amiguchi-kun.
Morning. Huh? What's up?
What do you want?
I'm not here to talk to you, Kurabe-kun. It's you I'd like to see, Amiguchi-kun.
Me? You're from 1C, aren't you?
I am. My name
Sorry,
is
I'm only
Megumi
into gang
Yamaguchi.
chicks. You have to be able to
Cool.
beat up at least 3
So what can I
thugs.
do for you?
Well, I don't really want to talk about it here. Could we meet somewhere later? Just the two of us?
Oh, I see. How about after school? Let's say at the roof of the new building?
The roof?
Yep. I'll be waiting. It's hard being so popular.
Does that bother you?
No. I...
I see. Fluffy. I know what you're going to say. Do the deed quick, right? I won't fail this time.
The girl's like, what the hell?
You better not.
Shu Amiguchi. I wonder if he's already on the roof.
Her section's a little longer than I thought.
There he is. All I have to do is shoot him. It'll only take a second. Okay, here we go.
What's got you so spaced out?
Just got shit on my mind. What about you? You look like hell. Something weighing you down?
Yeah. You could say that. Oh, I totally forgot.
is this thing? You're one dangerous girl.
I thought that he was actually going to disarm her and not
Can't let
Nenji.
things go that way. I need to wait for the right moment.
Oh, that was actually a fail condition.
What's happening?
Oh, this is Yakushiji-san from 1C. She stopped me this morning. Told me she had something to talk to me about.
This shit again? Sheesh. Sometimes you're real annoying to be friends with.
Interesting that he's friends with Nenji.
I'll just get out of your way then.
I need to understand who the friend circles are and who the love circles are. Well, actually, there's not really love circles. There's not really... Everybody seems pretty paired up. Like, Shu is with, what's her face? Yuki. And Megami, of course, is with, Juro. Nenji likes... She calls herself Usami. I think her name's Tomi. Who else? Iori likes A. I think that's mostly it, because Keitaro doesn't really... I mean, he's doing his own thing. Takatoshi's doing his own thing. Natsuno's doing her own thing. Ryoko we don't know enough about, but I think she's doing her own thing. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. I think that's the block so far.
Again?
Oh, just stuff from middle school. Girls used to confess their love to me in front of him all the time. Oh, wow. Is that what this is about? I'm sorry. Really. But I've got feelings for someone else.
Yeah, I know.
That's not what I came here to tell you.
Oh, sorry. Awkward. So, what do you need?
I need you to die.
No need to apologize. This might hurt a little anyway.
So,
Mission accomplished.
nope, he's gonna get...
Sentinel number 20. Transmitting.
What's going on?
And 200 people were crushed and killed immediately. I think it's funny that that sort of giant robot uses propeller blades.
Robot. No way.
Juro. What did you...
You shot Amikuchi-kun with a gun.
No, no, no.
And then a giant robot appeared.
You saw everything?
But why did you... Where did it fly off to?
What the hell did you do this time?
Fluffy.
Man, being a magical girl is hard.
He must have come into contact with Miura, too. Damn it.
That's true, he did
Really
touch
irritating.
Keitaro's head and get a
Juro,
weird
he-
glowy hand thing.
He saw me do it.
I'll take care of it. What are you still doing here? I need to manipulate his memories and make him forget everything he saw. You think I can do that with you hanging around?
A power only works when you're not
Take a
looking at
hint
me.
And scram.
Go away. Wow, so we're 42% of her story. So these stories aren't so long. I feel like once you wind them all together, it's probably going to be pretty compact. That's not so bad. Alright. That's right, we can't do them yet. I keep forgetting that. Alright, so we don't have anything he can... That's right, we can do this. We can eavesdrop on the conversation.
Bad news,
Lemmy,
Thanks for making cool. Oh yeah, almost forgot.
Usami-chan!
I never finished reading this.
I just got Miyuki and Abe's new album on tape.
Would you like to get crepes on our way home?
Then
I'd love
why'd
to,
you
but
buy it?
I've kind of got somewhere to be. Okay. Do you need something?
No, I just like smelling her hair. I'm sorry, was that weird?
Sorry.
Randall, what game is this? This is 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. Vanillaware's newest RPG that came out last month. Well, actually, no, I think it came out the month before, because we're in December now.
Usami-chan, you've been acting strange lately. Are you okay? You seem kind of stressed out. But you're just fine, right?
So far, I like it.
I'm worried about you. Iori-chan!
You have to have a flavor for, of course, anime, as you can pretty much figure out. But you also need to be able to balance visual novel plus RTS.
Sorry, Miwa-chan. It's okay. I'll go home by myself. But first, I'll take a peek at Amiguchi-kun.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's a little creepy. If you're looking for him, I just saw him by the vending machines. The break area?
Ah, there we go.
Crap. I gotta get going.
There are drink vending machines at the break area. It's located at the corner of the schoolyard. If what Fuyusaka-san said was right, we should be able to find Amiguchi-kun there.
I thought she liked Goto, but now she likes Shu. Or maybe she just likes all of them.
Something up?
Well, maybe let's go out to the hall.
Fuyusaka's avoiding you. Did you look up her skirt or something?
No.
Not today, at least.
I'm just saying.
It is weird, though. I wonder...
The game came out last year in Japan. That's cool to know.
What's up with the yakisoba pond lately?
Karabe-kun, over here.
Well, this is awkward.
But I'll be honest, until the game comes out like in the West, there's
never
like
let me hear the end of
what
it.
70% of Japanese games don't come out in the West, something like that. There are so many games we don't even see. There's no point in keeping track. It's cool when it happens, like the high-profile ones,
It's too hard
like
to
how
tell
Persona
she
5 came out a
around.
year before it came out in the West, or Bravely Default, same way, it came out a year at least.
It's too hard to talk to her. Hey, I think I know where Amiguchi-kun is. He's probably outside at the break area.
Huh? You mean that place with the vending machines? Let's check it out. We've got to get to the break. If we're too slow, we'll lose him. We've got to get to the... If we're too slow... We've
How do
gotta
I
get
break
to the-
this
if we're
guy?
too-
It...
Never mind.
Shit, I lost my opportunity. I gotta replay this section. Darn it. Is that Okino?
There you are, my little arcade.
Amiguchi-kun.
Ah! Oh,
Yeah, I'm
up?
pretty sure that was Okino.
got it. Let's see. Why don't we go to your place this time?
Wait, Juro's place? No.
Don't you have the place to use? I want to check it out.
It's true my grandma's away visiting relatives, but...
You have to get rid of Sheba. Yeah, I mean, that's what it said, but how do you get rid of him? I kept talking to him. The only option was talk to him.
Staying over.
I'm not sure how to get that go away flag going.
Sorry, it's just not a good time.
Well, alright.
When you get a game or when you get a narrative like this that is deliberately chopped up into pieces and told out of order, I can understand how some people don't prefer that. Domestic fun. I get you. But I also like to believe that because there are different ways to tell a story, there's different reasons why you would want to tell a story that way. And so when we get to the end and we see whatever the payoff is, then we can evaluate, okay, was this well served divvying up the story this way? That's the good thing about storytelling. There's so many different ways of doing it for different effects. It's like cinematography. How you compose the shot has a completely different effect on its impact.
Let's go to my place.
Thanks.
Alright, so we'll have to retry this section to get Iori. Look at that lame walk he has. I mean, at least we're getting progress. We would have had to take this branch anyway.
It's already 7 o'clock.
Man, Amiguchi's place is the best. Any game you want to play, he's got it. He really is a rich kid, huh? I'm jealous.
You said you wanted a drink, right? You cool with soda?
Thanks, Amiguchi-kun.
Alright, we have drank the soda. We can now get the S ending.
It's getting dark. We should probably go get dinner soon. You're coming, right? My treat.
You already paid for my ramen last time. I feel kind of bad.
Then what? You want to call it a day?
I can still tag along. I'll just pay for my own food.
Damn. That means I've got to pay too.
What a bum.
Oh, did you watch the video?
Hey, I'm not going to ignore a friend's recommendation.
Did you already finish it? What did you think?
Kind of a campy plot. You've got this mad scientist who loses his real body, so he builds a new body and sets out, bent on revenge. It was interesting, but definitely not for casuals.
Yeah, they called it Near Gestalt. It's kind of weird.
Movie? That just proves it's a masterpiece.
Ah, crap! Don't talk to me right now. You'll break my concentration. Ah, just one more. Oh, I need to try that again. If I die this time, I'll switch with you.
Let's go.
Ah, just one. I need to try that again. If I die this time, I can't see.
I wonder if I cause him to die this way.
I can't see. Ah, just one. I need to try that. If I die... I can't see. Ah, just one. I need to try... If I...
Whoa.
What's up?
Just learning something about you. I figured you were only really into Western music. Never thought you'd be into the idol scene. Miyuki Inaba. She's been really getting big lately, hasn't she?
I mean, you know how it is. Just got curious.
Yeah, that's just my sister's. You know, I just keep it here whenever she wants it. You know, it's not for me or anything. I don't listen to it.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm only into the good
Do you want
stuff.
to just grab dinner and go home?
Actually,
Please enjoy my squeaky chair, by the way.
Do you think I could stay a little longer? I'd really appreciate it.
I can't see.
My old man's probably at his mistress's place again. And I'm all by myself here. Stay as long as you want.
Thanks.
Say, any specific reason you don't want to go home?
Well, the person I'm living with is, I can't put the blame on her. I'm the one with the problem. If I'm around her too long, I might...
Anyhow, want to get food?
We're leaving.
Hold on, I'm almost done.
Yeah, I either have a squeaky fan Umbra or I have a very squeaky chair. But because it's so nice and cool out, I don't have to put on the squeaky fan. So now you guys get to enjoy the squeaky chair. So anytime I shift around or get up, you'll hear non-stop squeaks. And because it's right next to the mic, you get it like the best possible audio resolution.
Before I forget again, here you go.
Is that the sequel to that sci-fi flick? Alright, let's check it out when we get back. We can watch it together.
He's surprisingly more chill when he's at home than he is at school.
Oh, not in the mood for horror?
That's not it. Sorry, it's just... I think I've been watching too many movies lately. I'm getting kind of scared. I keep having weird dreams.
Again?
In the dream, I went insane. I killed everyone around me, including Fuyusaka-san. And you. Yakushiji too.
Enjoy the cold, it won't
So now
last.
feel
I
anxious
always
whenever
enjoy the
she's
cold.
around. I'm scared.
It's like a spin-off of OFMS team. It is in my head. In my head canon. But you get +1 point for getting the reference. Good job, Soul Reaper.
Izumi-san, stop, please. You killed everyone.
Who is this guy?
How could you do such a thing?
You came to the future for this? Whatever happened to protecting us?
Ida, we had it all wrong. The true cause of this disaster was you.
What?
It's your nanomachines. You all have them.
Nanomachines, son.
That's what's calling the Deimos here. As long as you kids are alive, the hordes will keep on coming until they've destroyed all time and space.
You're lying.
I was thinking the same thing, Gideon. I've been having these weird dreams lately.
This is the only way.
No, no.
I'm sorry, Yakushiji. The pain will only last for a moment. It's too late to back out now. I must kill my doubts and finish the job. In order to escape from this eternal cage, it must be done.
The cause of this was us?
You're persistent, Ida. Don't worry. I'll put you out of your misery.
My god. What have you done, Jiro?
So that really was Juro. It looked like Juro, but I'm like, I don't know. Obviously a different Juro.
Where's the wound?
But you're saying
Let
it's
me see it.
Juro Izumi? But didn't he die? Or was that Juro
It's all for you,
to, well, whatever.
Morimura.
Yeah, at first I thought like that guy was gonna turn into the cat. Or something like that. Yeah, Jiro Karabe, yeah. So, did Jiro Karabe die? Or Jiro Izami? I thought Jiro Izami died, and that's the reason why she took the deal to bring him back, even though she saw Jiro Karabe. I thought that's what that was happening. Whatever. Alright, we need to go back and figure out how to get Iori.
Right. Bad news, Juro.
I think he's at the break.
Thanks for making my cool. Oh yeah, almost forgot.
He was essentially killed, but not really. Kind of brainwiped into Jiro Karabe. So was he brainwiped? But then, which Jiro died for being in the mech too long? Which one died in her arms? There was a Jiro that died in her arms. Karabe is a mind and drug altered Izumi. So are the... Unless there's like different timelines going on. Says Recoded was made in 2011 or 2010. Really? Interesting. Let's fact check that.
Iori-chan! Shall we go home together? Sorry, I have plans. You too?
Nope, October 7, 2010. And if you really want to be super technical, the original episodic release actually started in 2008. So Kingdom Hearts Code started in 2008, and the compiled version was released in 2010.
See you, Miwa-chan. Later.
Now I know what you're about to say. Oh, it came out in 2011 in Europe, Australia, and the Region 1 North America, and you'd be right, but that's not when the game came out. Whenever a game, if you haven't noticed, whenever a game comes out and I tell you the year that it came out with, that's when it first came out. I do not put every single year for every single region it came out. I put the first year that it was actually released, retail-wise. There is one game, though, and I think that was Final Fantasy X-2 that I actually did. Oh, I just missed my entire window with the QuickTime event because I was too busy checking that. Gosh darn it. I'm so glad you can do this, though.
Bad news. Thanks for cool.
If I don't take the bag, can I leave the classroom with her and he won't follow me?
Forgot.
Usami-chan.
I never finished reading this.
Appreciate you trying to fact check me, but
On our way home?
I'm pretty
I'd
good.
love to, but I've kind of got somewhere to be. Okay. Do you need...
No.
I just got Miyuki.
See you later, Dama. Have a good night.
But I don't have a cassette player.
Then why'd you buy it?
Usami-chan, you've been acting strange lately. Are you okay? You seem kind of stressed out.
So we're gonna leave the room without taking our bag. Hopefully that changes something.
Worried about you. Iori-chan! Shall we go home together? Sorry, I have plans.
Have you found your file at the nurse's office the first time? I kind of mentioned it. Okay, I'll have to review that.
It's okay. I'll go home by myself.
Because I'm playing this only 3 hours at a time, stretched across a week, it's easy for me to overlook the small details. You may have to take some notes for me.
If you're looking for him, I just saw him by the vending machines. The break
Don't know if you already know, but you can skip text you already saw with R1. Actually, that is handy. But we're waiting for this live event. I need to overhear this so that way I can get her.
See you, Miwa-chan. Later. Bye.
Did I miss?
I guess it's about that time.
up?
Well, maybe.
Alright.
No. I want.
What?
We've got it for two.
I want to leave.
If we're
Alright, so it really won't let me leave without the school bag. Okay, so the school bag's not the trick. Okay, so we have to do something to get...
If I go talk to her, Shiba-kun.
We've got it for two.
What can I tell him to get him to go the hell away? The thing I wish would do is I have a green bar over there.
Minami's. That dream was awful. They shot like Fuyusaka.
Okay, so that dream, he dreamed of himself killing them. Okay.
We've got it for.
But if I talk, then what can I do to get him to go the hell away? Am I missing something? It's the papers on the desk? Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver papers. I missed that.
We've got to get it for two.
I may have to restart the area. Oh, and actually... Oh, stack of papers. It even tells you. Gosh darn it, I'm overthinking. I'm trying to solve it like it's a mystery. So I need a key item, stack of papers. Oh, there's actually so many different... So if I don't hang out at Amaguchi's, there's actually another one that goes there. Okay. Oh.
It's too hard to.
I didn't realize she would come out. Alright, so since we missed that first area, we'll do this where we don't go to Amaguchi's.
Oh. My favorite drink is sold out.
Hey, Karabe-kun.
Are we on for today?
I got somewhere to be.
Well, alright. It says it's out of change? Never seen that before.
What a bummer. After all that? What a...
Sorry, man.
No, I'm sorry for asking all the time.
But thanks, Kyle. I appreciate you letting me know that, because I did actually forget that, yeah, you can fast forward seed text with R1. I'd be here all day. Okay, so we're not hanging out. I guess we go home. And I guess that's the end of it. Okay.
Okay.
Third time's the charm.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. I never finished...
Asami-chan!
Paige, I'll let you borrow it when...
Would you like to get treats on our way home? I'd love to, but I've kind of got somewhere to be.
Hey, I know she's...
Hey! Iori-chan!
I forget, how do you start to get the papers?
Shall we go home together?
There it is, stack of papers.
I have plans.
The papers.
You too?
Miss Morimura.
Sorry, Miwa-chan. It's okay. I'll go home by myself. But first...
Sorry, Shiba-kun. I have to drop off these papers.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
Again? Well,
you're
just meet me
looking
at the
for
front
him,
gate when you're done.
I
In
just
the
saw him by
meantime,
the vending
I'll go
machines.
hunt down Amiguchi.
The break area?
Cool.
Yeah. Crap. I gotta get going.
Don't mind me, ladies.
I should head out too. See you, Miwa-chan. Later. I guess it's about that time.
Something up?
Okay.
Kurabe-kun.
What's going on for Yusaka-san?
Well, you know that dream
And
you were
Megumi
telling
comes
me
down the
about?
hallway too.
The truth is, it's real. It actually happened.
What do you mean? What was that dream about again?
You don't remember? You just mentioned it again last week. You know, the one about the shootout?
Shootout?
Something about taking refuge in a harbor. But you ended up getting shot and captured. I was the only one who managed to escape.
Oh, yeah. In order to prevent killer robots from being invented, a factory got blown up, right?
You remember now?
I didn't know you were into action movies. That's the plot of Exterminator 2, right?
That's true.
I almost forgot.
I think if you look at it, the visuals are a little dated, but I like to think it holds up in terms of the action.
So you don't remember after all?
Of course I do. That movie is a masterpiece.
The franchise, not so
I'm not
much.
talking about a movie. This is something that actually happened. And it wasn't just a dream either. Kurabe-kun, it wasn't.
Oh, we have a lot of things.
Does that mean UFO Wars is real too?
There is a UFO. It's beneath us.
No way. We're going to ride that UFO and fight off enemies.
No. That's what the Sentinels are for.
Sentinels?
Giant robots. They were created to defeat the kaiju.
If you love movies that much, you should check out this drama series.
What's it about?
It's an episodic show where the story plays out in different ways each time. In this one, an alien seeks refuge on Earth. There's a famous scene where he teleports onto a bridge.
I actually don't know what what he's
You've
talking
never
about
seen
there.
it before?
What show is he
That was a
referencing?
real event. It took place on Sumire Bridge in the year 2089.
Now that you mention it, that scene did look like it was shot at Sumire Bridge.
I was the only one there. You never made it, Kurabe-kun.
No, that's not true. I was there. You and I were transmitted together.
So he does remember.
Wait, what? What about this one? Is it real too? If the Daimos showed up in real life? I don't know. I think it'd be pretty awesome.
Murdering tons of people,
Well, lucky
destroying
you.
buildings. I think it'd be awesome.
You'll be seeing plenty of them soon.
Huh?
Daimos is the general name for them. But there are many different types. Some as big as a truck, some bigger than a whole building.
Space Jam? Yeah, that must be
series
it.
is really cool. It featured all kinds of different kaiju.
Were they? By the way, speaking of Space Jam, wasn't there that rumor for the longest that they were going to make Space Jam 2? Whatever happened to that?
You're so interesting, Fuyusaka-san.
Don't you already know all this? You're the one who told me about it. Remember when we were cleaning up the science room? You said you saw a shootout from the future in your dreams.
Cleaning up the science room.
This man considers a lot of things. Alright, let's jump into the recall. The Total Recall.
Now that I think about it,
Does Total Recall hold up? Has anyone seen that recently? I wonder.
I've handed you the key. Be sure not to misplace it.
Renya Goto, second year. Popular with all the ladies. A snob.
When you're done cleaning, be sure to lock up. Then return the key to Miss Morimura. Understood?
Yes.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Sorry for the trouble. Okay, there's not much left to do. Let's get this over with. I'll wash the equipment over there. Could you put the beakers back on the shelf?
I'm hungry, man.
That's a you problem.
Cleaning duty sucks ass.
Also a you problem.
Shiba-kun. Stop complaining and get to work.
Did you say something? You were mumbling. Speak clearly, please.
It's Saturday. Kinda sucks to be doing cleaning duty.
Rules are rules.
Yeah, sucks hearing you bitch
Just
about it.
deal
Anyway,
with it,
hurry
okay?
up. So we can all just go home.
Where should I put this?
Beakers go in the big cabinet in the back. Isn't Goto-senpai responsible? No wonder he's so popular.
Goto-senpai is so mature. It's hard to believe he's just a high schooler like me.
It's like he's 26 years old pretending to be like he's 14.
Guess it goes in here. This one too. That's all of them.
Somebody will come in, watch just this scene, and be like, what the hell is this game about?
Finished with the beakers?
It's about cleaning up
All
classrooms.
that's left now is sweeping up.
It's art. You wouldn't get it.
What is it? What's gotten into you? Is there something on my face?
Sorry. I was just thinking about the woman from my dream last night. I think it was you, Fuyusaka-san.
Me?
Whoa.
In your dream?
You were dressed in all black. Strong, commanding, and honestly, pretty attractive.
You're just talking about the dream, right? What happened in it?
I killed
It's
you.
kind of embarrassing to talk about.
So I'm going to talk about it.
The apocalypse was coming. To prevent it, we had to go back in time and blow up some sort of facility. But that got us in some trouble. Thanks to the bombing, the cops came after us. It came down to a shootout, and the two of us got separated.
Oh, so I was a
It was going to happen this year, but the virus hit? Ah, okay.
Kind of.
Roundabout just got here. What's this game about? This game is about cleaning up classrooms.
Well, that
And then
does sound
Roundabout's, alright, good to
exciting.
know. Understandable. Have a nice day.
I'm
And
curious
just leaves.
to hear how it ends.
Oh yeah? I can keep going.
Were you shot? Show me.
It's nothing.
I had a misstep too.
Oh, so
I failed to
Morimura's
kill one of
Iori
the
from the
researchers.
future?
The deed is done, though. The entire facility's been destroyed. We did good.
The Interstellar Development Project was sent back to square
She had
one.
kind of just like a plain face, so I really didn't think Morimura was actually
Changed the
Iori.
future.
But I totally see it now.
Sure hope so. If not, then we'll have killed all those innocents for nothing. I'd like to believe they haven't died in vain.
What a twist.
A patrol boat. They're onto us. I'll handle this. You go on ahead.
This wasn't part of the plan.
I can barely walk.
So what, you want me to abandon you here?
You just need to make it through today. Remember?
But seriously though, Roundabout, we have a lot more mysteries than we do have questions. Which we have more of than answers. So, there's a lot going on. Alright, so we probably have to talk to Megumi. Because once we get rid of Shiba... I wonder if we get rid of Shiba if we go to the vending machines ourselves or we get a different scene. This also wasn't concluded. But now I kind of feel like we should do Iori. We don't have a branch for her yet. Did you hear that An from Persona 5's Japanese voice actress is expecting? That's cool. Congratulations to her. Alright, I think we'll stick with Jiro for a little bit, but I kind of want to go with Iori now. Now that we know that she grows up into Morimura.
Sure.
Okay. And then after that, we'll probably... Alright, we're at the halfway point. We'll probably do a battle.
For making my... I never finished reading this.
Usami-chan.
The papers.
Would you like to get crepes on our way home? I'd love to, but...
You know, in my dream, a woman and I went back in time to prevent the extinction of humanity. To do that, we had to blow up some sort of research facility. And, well...
Because these kids have nanomachines that attract kaijus, but also pilot mechs.
Sorry.
And there's time traveling, and there's memory wipes, and there's magical girls, and there's talking animals, and there's giant mecha, and there's high school drama, and there's video games. There's all sorts of stuff right about.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
It's like a... This game so far is like a pile of Legos. It's all over the place right now, but there's a structure to it. And we're going to get through it. And then it's going to become something.
I should head out too.
Maybe you can talk to her.
See you, Miwa-chan.
No.
Later. Guess it's about that.
Actually, we're not going to talk to her. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for Megumi. Because she appears. Here we go.
Jiro, you'll be home for dinner, right? I'll cook something for you.
Hey, watch what you're saying. We're still at school.
For tonight, I'm thinking hamburg steak. Your favorite.
Knock it off. If people find out we're living together, we'll be expelled from school.
Is that so? I don't mind.
Well, I do mind. So please.
Sorry. It's our secret, I know. I'll be a little more discreet.
Yeah, boy. There we go. New branch. How could you forget about Yakisoba-pan? We haven't unlocked him yet. Trust me, I want to do it. I want to read his story, but we haven't unlocked him yet. To unlock him, we have to get like Nenji, and we haven't even unlocked Nenji. The game's frozen? Oh my goodness, you're right. Okay, hold on. Sorry, everyone. Alright, so Streamlabs itself actually crashed, is what happened. Because when I rechanged the audio thing, it's like, hey, sorry, I'm gonna have to crash and close out. If you're streaming, sorry. It's like, oh, cool. Nice. Something was up. That's the first time Streamlabs has ever crashed on me while streaming. And considering, you know, I've been using it for 2 years, once in 2 years, I'm not worried about it. It's hardly frequent. Welcome back, everyone. You didn't miss anything in the scene, by the way. All it was is Juro was recalling how Megumi got a little just thing saying, hey, yeah, you know, she ran, hugged him, was saying like, oh, it's so nice to see you after 40 years. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? And then she's like, oh, well, hey, sorry, I'm Megumi, and, you know, I talked to your grandmother, and I'm renting out the empty room in your house, and that was basically it. I'm gonna go cook dinner. That's all it was. And then we're back here.
That girl, she always stands a little too close to me. It's awkward. I get really self-conscious all the time. How am I supposed to interact with her? You forgot these again.
Oh my. Sorry for the trouble. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Kurabe-kun.
Well, that saves me a trip. Now, I wonder if Shiba-kun was able to find Amiguchi-kun.
So, what do you plan to do?
Yakushiji.
I've gotten permission from Morimura.
I see. Even if that's the case, it isn't looking good. There's an issue with Juro's condition. We can't let it continue as is.
You still plan on using him?
The previous one isn't streaming, is it?
You can't.
Because I had to start a new stream. It isn't still streaming the old thing, is it? I hope not.
Please.
I'm gonna kill it if
Let
that's
him
the
be
case.
free of the Sentinel.
As of now, he's the only one who can fight. I can't promise anything. I recognize the position you're in.
It ended? Okay, good.
You harbor feelings for him, correct? But you must understand that he is no longer the Izumi you knew.
I'll splice together these two halves
Juro
into one
Kurabe.
thing for the
You would do
video
well to
later, and I'll
consider
upload
him
it
an
probably tomorrow.
entirely different person. The new personality is not stable. Don't disregard the danger this may put you in.
Juro will recover. I'll make sure of it.
Even if we erase the personality of Juro Kurabe,
What?
it would be a futile effort, as I've already explained. Izumi's memory is gone. There is nothing left. You're a difficult one. This is for your own good.
They must be talking about a different Juro.
Izumi? Haven't I heard that name before?
You must return
I think Shinonome-senpai called me that. Oh,
And what if I
and
say
I
no?
saw it at the nurse's office too. There was a document labeled Juro Izumi.
This is for your own good.
Just let me be.
I cannot. You
Please.
must return to Shikishima.
What if I'm supposed to let them talk, or if
And
I'm
what if
supposed
I
to?
say-
You're a difficult...
what if I say no?
Karabe,
Juro.
how long have you been listening?
Hey Shadows, welcome in. Actually, you came in at an interesting time. The stream actually crashed for the first time ever. There have certainly been disconnects in the past, but this is the first time Streamlabs actually crashed while streaming.
What was that about? Who is Izumi?
I'll cook one of your favorite meals tonight. So please, come right home, okay? No eating out.
I'm a different person? Juro Izumi? That's ridiculous. And yet, why do I have this sinking feeling? It's like the one Yakushiji has feelings for isn't me. It's Izumi.
Alright, I think we got every... Okay, no, there's one other thing. Alright, we're gonna try to get the... nah, let's do a battle. Let's do a battle. Fixed? Yeah, I believe so. Alright, let's see. We need to have Kisaragi on the strike team. Alright, cool. So we can actually, we don't need to have like everybody. We can actually probably spread it out. Instead of having 7 and 6, we can, or having 6 and 6. I wonder if it lets you go. No, okay, so you can deploy under. Alright. Alright, so a giant all-rounder high quad will appear. We need to have Kisaragi. Okay. Alright, well you're in because we haven't done you yet.
Not a problem.
Alright, if Kisaragi's going in, then he needs to go in too. You're not on the Discord, you're not cool enough? You can be if you want to. All you gotta do is just click the link. Feel free to jump in, you can always jump out. Man, 4 people are flight support. I don't feel we need to have all the flight support though. We didn't have Shu on last time.
I got this.
But it seems like even if they rest out of battle, they don't recover their thing. Like the strain on their head. I thought they would though. Okay, either way, we'll go in. We have Kisaragi on. We got our friends and we got Ogata.
Look at it. It's like a tripod. Oh, that's a high quad. I just bought one earlier. It's basically just a huge crane, though, right?
Don't underestimate it. That thing's set with all kinds of weapons and defensive devices. The plasma cannon's what you need to watch out for. Sentinel armor doesn't stand a chance against it.
But it's just a big dumb crane. Why'd they put all the weapons on it?
Once they started facing resistance, they updated their designs, trying to match our own force.
Wait, you mean those things only have weapons because the Sentinels showed up?
Maybe. But we can still take them down. At least, we probably can.
Keep it together. Everything will work out. How do you know that, Megumi? They're coming. Be careful. We're toast if we don't win here, right? So, let's get out there and fight back.
Whoa, okay, everybody's coming every which way.
I won't give up. I can help.
Alright, melee units, get out there and do your stuff.
We will not.
They ought to be used to fights by now. I'll try.
I don't think you can reach anybody with this. No.
What do I do?
We must survive.
Put you right there.
Take that. Number 10, beginning movement. Shield them. Thank you. I can do this. Let's get him.
Target confirmed. They're like any other punks. What do I do?
Can I get back attack on you? Is my question. Like, which way is it facing? Okay, it's back attack there. Cool. I'll take it.
Here comes the pain. Yeah! Got a target on the
What's my next move?
threat range.
I'll show you. I'll take them down quick.
Okay, so she actually has rockets.
Got that one. I've defeated their target. We're still not used to this thing.
And she does have leg spike, this one.
Don't screw with me! Nice! You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
I feel like I need to get Sentry.
We must survive. We must win.
There's gonna be a drop right there. I should probably drop a flare.
Take that.
Okay. What now?
I'm gonna have him way down in the middle of combat.
Take it. Stay calm. I can do this.
I need them to converge though, they're spreading out. Oh shit, he just jumped right in the middle of all that.
What do I do?
Oh no, I'm trapped. Oh, wait. Can I not get back attack on this guy? Let's go for it.
Is that okay?
Don't miss. Bingo. Nice. That's
Here they come.
I can keep this thing moving. Die! How's that going for me?
Let's do this. Enemy destroyed. I need to think. I won't let you. Yes. Goodbye.
I'd be used to fights by now.
At least we got to think what's going on.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
That's bad. Okay.
Try this.
Okay, let's do this.
Actually, we're gonna take out the big guy. We really should.
Don't screw with me. That do it?
Nice.
We're sitting in here.
Enemy threat range.
Here goes.
Here we go. They're like any other
Big mistake, pal.
All these dudes are on the streets everywhere. That's cool. I'll leap here and then
Class is in session.
kill the other guy.
We must win. Take that.
If you're using the streets, that'll be a good choke point.
Hope I can what?
Enemy threat range.
Ooh, he's getting beaten up.
Gotcha. Bingo. I got him.
Okay, what's the plan?
She was getting beaten up a lot.
Mine too.
But can I get back attack? Yes, I can.
Let's do this. Get bit.
Nice. One shot.
Was that okay? Got him.
What now? Shield them.
Thank you. We will not lose.
Okay. I think we got him on the ropes now. Alright, she'll take care of that one.
Take that.
As long as I can keep this thing moving.
She is almost out of EP. Which is a shame, because she's doing a lot of AoE spread damage.
That do it? Just say your prayer. We're sitting on the big mistake, pal.
Class is in session.
Your target.
I'm in range.
I need to think. Yes. I defeated the
They're like any other punks.
Nah, we're not gonna leap attack you. However, we did get back attack apparently on this guy. But only if we attack from here. Worth it.
Chew on this. Gotta tuck
Maybe it wasn't worth it.
So, what's my next move?
Okay, let's do this. Die! How's that? Give it up.
You're aiming here.
Hope I can pull my weight. Here goes. Nice. There you go.
We must survive.
There's a small cluster right over there. We'll do that.
Got it. They won't get past.
They don't stand a chance to fights by now. Let's do this. Take it. That all you got? That's it.
Man, he's getting beaten
Kill
up.
it for me, huh?
Okay. What now? I'll try.
Nice. She got back just for doing a basic attack and destroying 3 units. She got back a third of her bar. I should really be mixing up the heavy and light attacks. I think it's probably more energy efficient.
Come on.
Get man, we've got it rough. Nailed it.
Yeah, I think that's that.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Nice.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure.
We may want to rest the units, because we're burning out most of our team.
Aegis activation confirmed.
Damn it. The whole city's on fire.
Is that how this is gonna go? Whether we win or lose, we're ruining thousands of people's lives?
We have evacuation measures in place, but they're far from perfect. And the efforts still lack direction. We tried to reach out to governments and financial institutions through Shikishima.
Besides, it's better to have 1,000 people's lives ruined than 1,000 people's lives lost, even though they may not appreciate it.
This is all we can do if we want to save the world from these creeps. We've got kaiju signals popping up nearby another terminal.
We got tons of civilians over there. Thanks to all the highways being backed up.
Come on, Miwako. Please tell me you didn't take a bus. Hey, maybe we could send a drone out to check on Miwako? On it. Worth a shot anyway. Hope my mom and dad made it out. I told them exactly what to do. I guess we did it.
Oof. Menji took a lot of damage.
Well, Kisaragi, hope you're watching out there.
I die hard. I can respect that. Everybody's getting level 5 skills. I need to check to see what those do. We still got the S rank, even though that was a dirty fight. Nenji and Shu got beaten up way too much. I need to think about the team comps a little bit better. And I also wasn't using Kyoko's like guardian abilities at all. We need some defensive skills. Or I need to put some defensive skills on these guys. We got chocolate. Oof. Okay. Alright, we have a lot of stuff to play with. All kaiju within range give ×3 score rewards. Ooh, that's cool if we're going for the sky. You know, that sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, heal team is going to be necessary. I get the feeling fixed 30% is going to matter during the harder fights. But for now... Reminds me, pilot information. The less members on the strike team, the higher the overall stats. Interesting. That actually does kind of work with how I want her. If Kisaragi's on the strike team, ooh, her speed increases. Fuyusaka or Yakushi are not. Who's Fuyusaka again? Okay, so if Iori or Megumi. Okay, so that's right. These three are friends, I forget. So if these three friends are together, all of our stats increase, which is cool because we actually just did that in the last battle. Recovery speed increased when kaiju appear. That's not bad. Good passive. Withstand a killing blow with 1 hit point remaining. That's pretty cool. I really hope that doesn't come to that. But alright. Area 2, Wave 1. Okay, so we get that during the next, I guess, whatever wave. We're still on Wave 1. So we don't upgrade actual Sentinel upgrades yet. Okay, so I want Sentry Gun. That's super useful. Shield emitter sounds pretty good too. Yeah, force cooling device is an absolute. Ooh, she can put a heal bot on the thing? Yeah, we're gonna have, yeah, healing, absolutely. Force cooling device, we already have that. Flare Torpedo's very nice, but counter looks good too. But she doesn't wade into combat that much. The composite armor looks good too. Does anybody else get composite armor? Could have sworn somebody else gets composite armor. He also gets Sentry Gun. I'm surprised she does not. Oh, that's right. Only one person gets armor? No way. Not that we can unlock it anyway. Honestly, it's expensive, but I want to do it. Have a good night, Gideon. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Alright, Tamifia Flare Torpedo. We're going to upgrade it for you. I like how it only takes off 0.1 second on the wait time. So brutal. But more heal is more good, so. Ooh, she also can get heavy railgun. I like that. We're gonna do that. Alright, we spent everything we could. If everybody's overloaded, does it automatically put me in rest mode, I assume?
I'll fight. Let's go. We have to fight.
I'll go.
I guess it does because she was inactive before, but she's active now. So everyone else would just... It's good, I guess, to stagger them. So you can push them a little bit.
Let's go.
Moving out.
Self-destruct drum mine kaiju will appear. Okay, so we're going to take the melee dudes off.
I'll fight.
And ironically, we used our range people mostly. That's okay. Hey Kuma, how's the game so far? I'm enjoying it. Alright, so we'll do this, and then after this, I think most people are going to be... Alright, so we're going to throw all the AoE control devices out there, turn one.
We have to deal with these now? This isn't gonna be pretty.
What, these wheelie guys? Are they really that bad?
Drum mines. They're bombs originally intended for excavation support. Its entire body is filled with RDX.
Not
Once the
RDX.
target's within blast range, the whole kaiju detonates. A single drum mine self-destructing could cause incredible damage to our Sentinels.
The best way to deal with those dudes is with knockback? Oh, interesting.
True. If we knock them away just before detonation, that could wipe out a whole swarm of kaiju at once.
Oh, he just said it. There you go.
Their own weapons against them. But is it really going to be that easy?
Now you're talking. We'll give them a taste of their own damn medicine.
Can't mess this up.
Back me up!
What do I do? Lend us a hand.
We are going to set up a kill zone.
What's optimal? How's this?
Let's go, Natsuno. Eva! Hit! I did it!
Where are they? Here we go. Did I get it? Enemy signal terminated.
What's the situation? Need help.
Take this!
Gotta do something. How's that?
Just a little bit off the top.
Here's the plan. How's this?
Kaiju ahead!
Enemy on the move.
Man, I really feel like the sentry guns are doing work.
Leave it to me. A hit! Got one!
Stay calm. Lend us a hand.
What now?
Actually, we should probably... Nah, there's a mine over there.
Have to focus.
I think if I'm placing a gun, it automatically takes it off its previous position, doesn't it? Or does it only fire a few times? I don't want to spend 250 on it right now.
Okay.
What to do? Let's go, Natsuno. I need to think.
What's optimal? How's this?
I have to focus.
What to do? I'll beat you. Get it!
I love snipers.
Okay.
Incoming heat signatures from above.
I have to focus.
It's worth it to do it over here.
What's our plan?
Yeah, it seems like you can only ever have 3 at once. And once you place one, you're spending it to basically reposition it. I should let them stay on the field a little longer because it looks like their attack range is actually pretty darn far. I think I'm wasting EP. Oof.
How do I...
We need to go out and get some... We need to get some kills.
How's that? Good. Let's go, Natsuno. Just watch. How's that? All right.
Stay on guard.
Novar, new guy here, just found your channel a couple months ago and wanted to watch the last 2 parts of this game between yesterday. Oh, nice. Thanks for watching. Excited for this game. You know, I'm actually glad that I'm playing this game now. Even though I decided to put on my backlog, I am glad I decided to put this on, because this is honestly more fun than I was expecting. I love mechs, I love the crazy sci-fi. Non-linear narratives don't bother me. Art design's beautiful. Story's intriguing enough for me. It's climbing and it's in my appraisal of it. I'm enjoying it. Alright, well, you're just in the right spot for that guy. We'll just have you chill.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Let's go, Natsuno. We can do this. Right?
Chill.
What's optimal?
How's this? That's easy.
Signatures from above.
How's that? Cut you down. Good.
Look at that piercing. Man, sentries get work done.
It worked. I'm okay.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Not even a scratch on the city. Beautiful. Excellent work, team. That was a flawless victory.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete.
Who would win in a battle, 08th MS team or 13th MS team? Probably 13th MS team.
Technical analysis.
Well, I don't know. If it's a straight up battle, 13th MS team. If it's a battle of attrition, 08th MS team. Because these kids are not natural soldiers, they're not going to last a long time. In fact, doing what they can do, as you can see, they can only go for 2 minutes hard at a time. And they go hard, but they only go hard for 2 minutes. After that, they gotta back out, and they can't do it for longer than 2 hours. It apparently kills you.
Even if we win this fight, how many people are we gonna lose? God damn it. Is any of this city even gonna be left?
Not to mention, they mentioned the Sentinels are actually kind of fragile, but they have more versatility. Both both 13th and 08th are pretty fragile.
What else can we do but
But it depends. If 08th is smart, and it might be smart, they can outweight 13th MS team. But if 13th MS team gets the jump on them, or gets them in a straight up fight, they could end 08th MS team straight up. Also, the sniper game that 13th MS team has, oof. Like, the moment 08th pokes its head out, it could just be taken right off. Just to be considerate. Virgil, you are by far one of the greatest to do the style of videos that you do. Thank you. Although I think that's actually a rather low bar, because I honestly can't think of too many other channels that actually do what I do. So I might just be the smartest kid in the dumb row. I love your content, it's one of my greatest joys after I come home. Thank you. Glad I can help. Broken Mouse, is 999 one of the best visual novels ever made? And if not, then what is? You're gonna have to define what you mean by best. Because is it one of the best games overall? Nah, I wouldn't say that. But if you can refine that argument just a little bit, might be good. Why do they use school uniforms to war? They don't. In fact, they're completely naked. If you look closely, they're actually like when they don their Sentinels, they actually take off their clothes. I guess because it's super hot in there. Don't worry, Virgil. I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of me. Because I often wonder, what other channels do the thing that I do, which is recap stories. There are lots of games that do Let's Plays or stories that do lore videos, and there's a couple channels that I've seen where they do capture a summary. But there's only a couple of channels that I've seen that kind of come close, but they don't quite do the same style. There's one channel, I'm trying to remember what it is. Resident Arc. He does very similar videos of, like, he wants to talk about a story, but he also likes to talk a little more about, like, its development and behind the scenes. And there's another channel that I looked at where they do game summaries, and he does, actually, Resident Arc does good narration, I would say. But this other guy, he also does game summaries, but he does it from a very reporter style, I guess you could say. Like, he likes to bring developer questions in, he also puts his own opinion in, things like that. But my goal is to not be, I don't want to waste any more than 1 hour of your time. I want it to be brief, I want it to be concise, I want it to be clear, and I want to keep it about the game. I don't put myself in any recap. That's not what it's about. It's not about me. You don't see my face. It's not about me being glamorous. It's not about me talking about my opinion and pretending you care about it. It's not about that. I simply am just the facts, talk about the game events, and my goal is to catch anyone up who hasn't played it with enough information that they can feel as if they had played it, and or at the very least understand it as if they had played it. That is my goal. That's the goal of Recap. The more popular people who like doing those, Zero Time Dilemma in 5 minutes, I can't stand those. I'll protect you all. Everyone racking up those level 5 skills. Our team is wiped. I think we just rest everybody. We're not going to go into the next fight with just 2 people. Although this team's pretty aces. Goto is like, I accept nothing less than excellence. Rack up the bonuses, baby. But thank you very much. I'm gonna take the compliment that nobody breaks down a game like I do. Thank you. JJ, love the recaps, first time catching you live. Hey, thanks for catching me live, I appreciate it. It's something I only just started doing in the last week. So I appreciate you for coming in. We need to rest our dudes. Our team is wounded. So we're gonna do some story and wrap it up. We got 3 battles in today. Would you ever consider doing a separate series, such as where you do get to see more of an opinion-based style? Well, if you mean outside the logic, then yes, I actually already do that. So if you are one of the generous people that is either a YouTube member, not just a subscriber, but a member, or you're a Patreon patron, then you get access to the Recapitation Deep Cut series. And what that is that after I put out a recap, I put out a follow-up video in which I talk in detail, very scathing detail. If you haven't seen any of my reviews, that's an example of it. I believe in critiques. I don't just believe in impressions or reviews. I believe in critiques, in which I will critique the game I just recapped. And if it's your favorite game, I might be rough on it, so fair warning. It is not meant for a mass audience. But it's not like that for every game. There are a lot of games where I'm like, this I think could have been better, this didn't age well, this was, not great. However, this, that, and the other, those are excellent. And for a game that's 25 years old, I am impressed that it still holds up to these standards. There are times like that too. But yeah, the Deep Cut series I already do. That's my personal take on a recap, or a recapped game. You can get it for as low as just $1 as a patron. Anything more than that, and you have my sincere appreciation. Alright, do we have anything for Kurabe? Okay, we have the thing here, but we don't have what the criteria is. Alright, let's go with the Iori. Oh, this is a new event.
Did you see that, Usami-chan? It was that kitty again.
I don't see it. Must have taken off already. So many stray cats around here.
You wanted to go to the record store, right?
Ronin Warriors or Sailor Moon?
You must really want that new idol group's album.
I mean, they're both pretty good.
Well, you know the lead vocalist? He looks a bit like Amikuchi-kun.
So what? Jeez. Man, all the guys at school suck.
There's not even one you might like? About Amikuchi-kun. I heard he's not joining the basketball team. What a shame. He's so
Be very careful with the Iori's route. The way it's structured almost broke Nico B.
But one day,
Broke
he just
how?
got bored and quit.
You guys knew each other back then?
Because I've seen a lot of Nico B's stuff.
Not
Because
just
he
two.
likes covering a lot of
We were in
visual
the same
novels, and I've
class.
played a lot of the games he's played. So I'm very curious what broke him.
Let's see. Now where were we? Even just watching from afar, it's like your heart's wrapped in a warm blanket. Every day. If I said Yua-chan's my good friend. She loves talking about romance, even though she's shy with boys. Have you seen how the guys Usami-chan sits at the desk in front of mine. She has red glasses, braids.
Let's just say they're not looking at her eyes.
She does have a nice figure. I can sort of understand. As for guys I like, I think Amiguchi-kun's handsome.
They're complaining about the boys
That guy's shallower
only
than a
being
coconut.
shallow and looking at looks, and then she's talking about what guys they like to look at. A little bit of a hypocrite, but you know, schoolgirls are schoolgirls. What are you gonna do?
He has a lot of secret admirers. Even some of the
When you do playthroughs, do you do it with a guide to not miss anything? Well, when I'm playing blind like this, I'm not playing with a guide. I'm making mistakes and doing this completely blind.
Man, all the guys at school suck.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have messed up 3 scenarios in a row. But when I do recaps, yes, I do have a guide open, but I usually reference it for the purpose of either getting through things, having strategies, or being prepared so I can get through the game as fast as possible, so I can recap it as fast as possible.
Have you seen
Yeah,
how the
recaps
guys
are all
react when
about getting the
Mori
game
walks
done
in?
as soon as I can.
They're not looking at
It's
her
not
eyes.
about how I play a normally
She
game,
does have a nice
where
figure.
it's all about, oh, I gotta get every single achievement and platinum the game, or get 100 gamer or 1000 gamer score before I release it, otherwise my gamer cred goes down. Whatever. I crack it down to easy story mode. I like use speedrunner strats to see how I can abuse and cheese the AI. I look at like best tips to get started on the game. I do everything I can to make the game over and done with as soon as I can. Because I'm here for the story and I need to get out. If you guys waited for me to 100% a game before I put it out, oof, how slow the content would be.
As for guys I like,
They are looping.
you should get a 4-leaf clover, Yuri-chan. Huh? It's a love charm. I saw it in a magazine.
He could be as raisins for brains? Oof.
You include it in a love letter to
Burn.
your crush. Your wish will come true.
He is an energetic guy. From watching the few games I've seen him
And what was
I've
it
seen in
last
Let's Plays.
Put a photo of your crush inside your
A
pillow?
bit theatrical. He has the energy to do lots of high energy characters. I'll put it that way.
Let's see. Now,
That guy's shallower. Roman, I'm still hungry. Let's get.
Yeah, let's do it.
good idea. Where should we go?
Marin.tv, hey, how's it going?
One place.
Thanks for jumping on the stream.
Their stuff was pretty
Hope you're
good.
having a nice night.
Let's get. It's a. Why don't we get?
Nah, I'd rather have crepes.
Let's let Yuri. The soft serve place just got a new flavor.
Are we gonna get a branch based on if we get soft serve or crepes? Personally, I prefer crepes.
You wanna try
I agree
it,
with
Yuri-chan?
Usami-chan. Crepes sound good right now.
Then that's that.
I mean, we could just get both.
Let's go.
The world and our stomachs are big enough for both. The feature's been changed because we chose crepes over ice cream. JJ, yeah, I'm recapitations. Not Gerard the completionist. You're right. That's exactly right. Sometimes I feel for Gerard, because man, that guy, He's got to slog through a bunch of games, and to get 100%, and the way he defines 100% on some of these nebulous games, oof, I feel for him.
You didn't get your usual?
Some days he just looks stressed.
Right? Double strawberry was half off. I have to try it. Yum.
Double strawberry crepe sounds delicious.
Let's see. How is it? So many strawberries.
Crispy edges. Lots of cream.
You know, what if I got the tuna in mayo? I could have fed it to the cat.
Hey, cats can't have crepes. I actually have cat treats with me. If you want to feed him, give him those.
So you're the one who's been feeding them? Jeez, Miwako.
Don't feed strays.
I'll keep that in mind next time I see one. Thanks, Miwa-chan.
At my old apartment, we constantly had like stray cats. And there were people that deliberately left out like food and water specifically for those stray cats. And I'm like, people, stop feeding these stray cats. And then they would have kittens, and then we'd have more stray cats.
Do you think we'll put on weight?
We did just eat a lot of sugar. Iori.
Persona 5 about destroyed him? How?
Getting to your head.
Persona 5 is not the most complex when it comes to RPGs, much less anime RPGs.
Man, all the guys at school
That dude plays the Zero series, the Zero Escape series. How could Persona 5 flip him? No way.
You should do it. Send your love letter.
Huh? But it said my luck for this week is bad.
I see. Confessions take a lot of courage, huh?
Iori-chan.
Sorry.
Farendot, thanks for the great YouTube videos. Thank you for enjoying them and thinking they're good. Makes me feel better. It also makes me
Let's see. Now
makes me nervous when I don't come out.
Being in love is
Can you try to get the item from each of the romance options? Yeah, that's a complete playthrough. Good lord. And then the new one has even more routes. Granted, each playthrough of Persona 5 is easier because you get to keep almost all of your resources and you can get your specially crafted personas and keep them with you. So you can steamroll through the game, but that has got to be agonizingly boring.
Sort of understand. You should get a 4-lip. It's if you included your wish.
Put a photo of your crush in.
Let's see. Now where were we? Did you see that, Usami-chan?
About that cat.
I don't. Must have taken.
Wait, did it just reset?
Maybe someone's feeding them. After this, you wanted to go to the. Yeah. You must
Wait,
really
it just reset.
He looks.
These
guys.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Am I supposed to do something with the cat?
I don't know. Can we finish? Seriously? Well, where were? Oh, right. I remember.
Okay, so the cat's there.
Man, there's not even one more.
There we go.
Now's the time. I'll use me with. I'll use me.
It's like your heart's wrapped in a.
Ah.
Did you see that, Usami-chan?
How do I drop the cat treats?
I don't see it.
That kitty. Think it's the same.
I don't know. A lot of cats look like that.
You saw it too, right? Didn't it look the same? Oh, it's over there.
Okay. Where?
That kitty. Think it's the same one I saw at school?
We are trying to feed a cat. That is all we're trying to do.
You must look. So, man, all the guys at school suck.
Alright, so it appears during Boys, Boys, Boys. I have the cat treats though. Do I not get the cat treats?
Even just watching from a. You should. But.
Because I have the cat treats already.
Don't mind.
See, because she does this, and I have the action bar, but it doesn't. Yeah, like how do I drop the cat treats? I'll use it. Yeah, but how do I use it?
Maybe, but come on. Have you seen how the guys react?
Okay, I have to go back.
Did you see that?
Oh, okay. Once again.
Oh, it's over there. Man, all the guys at
Alright, so
school
boys,
suck.
boys, boys. Alright, cool.
There's not even
So we
one
sort of
boy
see it.
Hey! Hey! Miwa-chan! Over here! Oh, one moment. I'll get the treats.
These are like social puzzles. You have to be in the specific spot with a specific item with a specific time, and then it triggers the event.
Similar, but I
So
think the one
finicky.
at school looks slightly different.
So there's more than one.
You got a good look at the one at school, huh? At the front gate with Kurabe?
Oh.
You have the idea of the cat treats? Yeah. Is it Mikkel? Michael?
That guy's kind of weird, don't you think?
How do you say your name?
What were you talking to him about?
It was...
A flashback I had.
It's only 8:10 a.m. Behold, Iori Fuyusaka, genuine morning person. It's not so bad if I put my mind to it. Oh, kitty! Early cat gets the mouse, huh?
I guess I talked to the cat.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Let's push it over.
Good morning, Fuyusaka-san.
Quiet.
Huh? Oh, a cat.
He
Looks
pushes
just
it
like
over.
a stray I've seen by my house.
Maybe they're siblings.
The snack you get is what determines the events you get. Ah, I knew it. I knew it was all about that.
Kurabe-kun, do you still have those dreams?
Yeah, sometimes.
I have them too. You know that one you talked about earlier? With the UFO buried underground?
UFO?
Iori! Morning!
Usami-chan! Good morning.
What were you guys up to over there?
Oh, just looking at a cat.
Huh.
Hey, can we talk a little more?
Okay.
Megumi? Oh.
Oh boy, we're going deep into these flashbacks. We're having a flashback with a flashback. Within another flashback. You can jump to specific nodes, right? You don't have to play the whole day over, or do you? Mikkel, the first way? Okay, cool. First try. Lurking on streams a bit? Thank you. I'm okay with lurking, because that's what I do for a lot of people's streams too. Even though I don't go on Twitch anymore, I do still like to lurk on other people's streams. Occasionally, I will talk. But sometimes when I'm editing, when I'm doing the script part, like editing the final script and cutting things off or retrimming or rephrasing things, I sometimes like to have music or listen to podcasts or people streaming.
Juro.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried with you all by yourself.
I can't jump on everybody's stream all the time, but I like to jump in and watch other people just play games and just be cool and chill. I also am a
If something
lurker.
were to happen to you,
Juro, stop. I'm flattered. you
Xion
feel
did
that
nothing
way.
right.
but I can't.
I actually kind of agree with you on that. I'll just talk about your
I
name.
don't want to leave you hanging.
I don't know how you'll be able to summarize at least succinctly. One
I don't know
episode at a time.
This is no time for a confession. It would only make things more complicated. But listen, when this is all over, I'll talk to you again. Promise.
But I kind of agree with you, just talking about original Mobile Suit Gundam. One of the biggest problems with Xeon...
There it is again.
Oh, there's Okami.
Were you able to find the source of these tremors?
Or Okino. I don't know why I said Okami. Is that they kept creating and innovating all these different mobile suits and techs and just throwing them on the front lines without any sufficient way of mass producing just reliable units. So nobody could get used to all this experimental tech that was on the front lines. Just kept throwing all this new stuff, and it kept getting broken. And instead of just refining and improving it, which they didn't do for the majority of their models, they just kept throwing crap out there. And so they just kept thinking, they kept trying to win a tech war, when that was really what unfolded. They just kind of stuck with what the other, what the Federation was doing, which was just, hey, we may mass produce these models, but at least we know what we're doing, and we have people that know what they're doing with them. And that gets people used to it, so you can beat them with numbers. It's kind of like the analogy was like America versus Germany back in World War II, where Germany would introduce all these sort of experimental weapons and tanks and things like that, and it would be their undoing in a lot of battles because it was new crap, kept breaking. You can't get parts for it. People are like, what the hell is this new stuff? And you just have us with our mass-produced, technically inferior, but we have more of it, and it's more reliable for the most part. We at least know people that know what they're doing, because it's the same thing universally. And there's something to be said for that. Sorry to go off on that Mobile Suit Gundam tangent. Sorry, not sorry. It's always fun to talk about Mobile Suit Gundam.
They're starting to collapse. The tunnel is blocked. We'll need to find another route to the surface.
There's no use rushing. No one's left up there anyway.
You don't have to say it.
When you finish one, you can't... Okay, you do, but if you need to go back at something, you can go to blue nodes. Okay, keep that in mind.
So you remember. I'm so sorry about your mother.
It's okay. Our work here is a good distraction. I'll check the terminal over there.
Because this is, from what I can understand, a fairly straightforward story. We're just receiving it in broken up, out of order bits. But the more we play, the more things will fall into place. Or at least that's the idea.
I didn't mean any harm, Morimura-san.
Don't worry about it. This one block of data is still being analyzed. It's been 3 days and it's only at 1.2%.
The thing I love about hand-drawn backdrops and characters and even like sprites from decades ago, when you do it like that, that sort of art style looks good no matter when you play it. This art style will look good now. This art style will look good 10 years from now. And that's what's cool.
I wonder what this is for.
I'm gonna touch this button.
Something incredible, surely. If you asked me for my best guess, I'd say it's a transmission device. In other words, a teleporter. Don't give me that look. Hear me out. I actually found some associated data.
Come on, you've taken quantum mechanics. Transmission of matter isn't possible.
That's what our science says. We can't assume that alien technology is bound by the same constraints. If my theory is correct, we've got an explanation for the disappearances.
So when we get a video on Hogs of War or Final Resistance,
Guys, come take a look at this.
Can't say those are high on the queue.
The analysis took
That's
some
what makes
time,
Vanillaware games look timeless. I 100% agree.
What is
map. This relic is enormous.
It's 30 kilometers in diameter. And the whole thing's underground, right beneath the city.
It looks like a giant saucer.
Fascinating. So this isn't just any alien facility. It's a buried UFO.
We're only 300 meters from the surface. This facility is huge. How could it have never been discovered?
It's not likely. Rather, it may have been intentionally hidden.
I was gonna say, it's like, what makes you think that other people haven't seen this? Just because nobody's talking about it doesn't mean nobody knows.
20th century.
Those monsters on the surface. Are they trying to unearth this UFO?
Just what are they after?
It may have something to do with this. It's a data signal being emitted by this facility as we speak. What does it look like to you?
This is...
a countdown.
It started when the kaiju came in contact with the mainframe. Since then, the clock's been ticking.
We should investigate further.
This sort of alien...
So when the countdown reaches 0, what happens?
It may be related to the gravity wave abnormality.
Are you gonna upload the full video later? Yes, I am. Donkatron, if it's late, I understand. It's late where I am too. But I fortunately have the luxury of sleeping in a little before I have to go to do any actual work. So yeah, if you ever want to have the recorded version, and honestly this version I'm gonna have to splice together because Streamlabs crashed in the middle of it, so I'm gonna put part 1 and part 2 together, splice it, and then post it. If you go to the front page of the YouTube page, you should scroll down and see a playlist of not only this but any other games that I stream. There's going to be 2. There's going to be a grand playlist for every live stream I've done, and then just the videos for just each individual game. Alright, with that, we actually reached a pretty good stopping point, because, interruption aside, we got 3 battles through. I kind of want to keep that pace. Get a few battles out, get a few scenarios out. We got a lot of work done on Juro. We got a lot of work done on Megumi. Our Yakisoba boy is still locked, unfortunately. And I have to unlock Nenji first, and I don't know who would unlock Nenji. Tomi might unlock Nenji, because he likes her, or Yuki, because they're friends. Or actually, possibly Shu, because Shu and Nenji are friends too. Those are the 3 people I think he knows the best. We might approach it from Shu. The problem with... yeah. Alright, so yeah, eat a crepe and all that. So the blue ones we can jump to, but we can't jump to the non-blue ones. Alright. So we did hit the end. Does the little walking man mean that there's going to be more after that point? Or is that an actual end? Or is that just the latest one that we saw? I'm not sure what the walking man icon means. And the help does not help. I think it's the last one we touched. I think that's what Walking Man represents. You can unlock the other characters in a lot of different ways. Okay, that's good to know. So, it's possible then that maybe Shu does unlock Nenji at some point. Because he is talking to Nenji when he goes meets Megumi on the roof. So maybe we can go with Shu next time. I'm literally doing all of Takatoshi. I really want to play our sandwich boy. Okay. Alright, so we still got a lot of work to do. We may go a little story heavy tomorrow, we'll see. I do like intermixing and just mixing up the pace and doing some battles. The battles are fun. Just know that the blue boxes are timestamps you can come back to in a story. Okay, so blue boxes. So I could jump right here if I wanted to. But it's not giving me the option to jump right there. How do I jump there? Alright. Let's unlock some of this stuff. Okay, so the more we learn, the more they actually unlock. She looks just like Iori. Yeah, he does have a mysterious power. Our friend is... There's more to him. He's not just a jokester. This is our edgy future self. Deimos Code is a relic of an ancient civilization that destroyed another world. Apparently we're 28% through all the battles already. There may not be that many waves if we're already almost 1/3 of the way through. And we're only just on wave 1. I guess that means there's only 3 waves. Okay, but they probably get pretty hot and heavy pretty fast. I like this art. This art's cool because this is the art that's actually on the box. The title screen art is not the title screen on the box. I like this art. This is a cool poster one. It's only going to do that if you're on that path. Okay, so that's what the Walkie Man probably represents then. Like if you branched off a different path, you can come back to the blue box if it's on the path you took to get there. Whew. Okay, they couldn't just make it where I can jump around. Okay. At least we have the fast forward function, so if we want to jump forward, it's not really that long. It's just a little bit more tedious. There's a lot of waves actually. There's not just 3 waves. Okay, what I meant to say is not 3 waves. I meant like the wave in terms of the area. I meant to say area. So there must be only 3 areas. Because if we're only 28% through... Oh, there's a boss encounter in this one. Now you have my attention. Alright, let's squeeze one battle before we close it for tonight. Air Kaiju have high HP, high anti-air armaments are not very effective given their low power. Anti-ground armaments won't reach the enemies, so you need an EMP. There we go. Who has EMP? Alright, so... Oh, sweet. So he has an anti-air attack. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that on.
I'm ready.
Our Yakisoba boy is absolutely gonna go in this battle. I could have sworn she had EMP stunner. Yeah, she has EMP stunner. She can also be a sniper. We're gonna do that. Okay, so I don't necessarily want the G4s out there. I kind of want the bulkier guys out there.
No problem.
She's the only one who can heal, though. But if we do this fast, we may not necessarily worry about that. Alright, she has stunner, which will help. He can stun, which is good. Oh, he also has EMP attractor. Hold on. It's very weak, but at least it's an EMP. What's its cooldown? 10 seconds? Jesus. Okay, yeah, she's gonna be EMPing us. I'm not wasting 10 seconds before I can attack. I'll do that as a last resort. But yeah, no way. Oh, he has armor. So his ultimate ability is the armor. That sucks. We'll do this because it's a good ability in general, even though we're not using him.
Ready.
Alright, maximum 4 strike team members. We're gonna go with... Yeah, Fuyusaka I think is gonna be good. Does she have it? But she has Flare Torpedo. I like that though. And she can heal. Alright, this is a boss battle. We're not going to underestimate anything, so we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna roll with this setup.
Warning. Daimo signatures identified. Enemy in range. Preparing to intercept. Initiating tactical analysis.
An aerial enemy. And it's huge. Is that a bomber?
You see that, Ogata? Looks familiar, right?
Oh, that interstellar development stuff we saw. Back in the dead kaiju.
Yeah. Can we get any more info out of the Sentinel computers?
Wait, I think I've seen this. The command ship had some data on this trilobite guy. Hold on.
I always say trilobite, but it's trilobite. It really is trilobite.
Transport craft for carrying resources.
Okay, but what's it carrying? This thing's gotta be more than just a big-ass turnip truck.
Says here it can take atmospheric movement and re-entry. The hull's surrounded by magnetic repulsion.
Ah, not magnetic repulsion.
A magnetic field? So, like, it'll deflect our shots?
We don't know anything about its payload, but it seems hell-bent on delivering it. Whatever the hell it is.
Alright, Nenji, your job is to go straight up once we drop it and punch it in the face. That is your only responsibility. And don't die on the way there.
We must win.
Okay. Is it too far for a flare torpedo? Yeah, it kind of is. We'll drop that later. Alright, let's throw a shield on everyone first.
Initiating shield.
Much obliged. The practice round's over.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like
amateur.
There's still hope.
What next?
I can do this.
Alright, so I think she said it's gonna deflect all shots until it gets close. I kind of wish I kept the sentry gun then. Oh well, we're here.
Watch this. Was that okay? I beat him.
They're like any other punks. Die already! Take it! You like that?
I won't give up. There.
I'm just gonna pepper him. Wait for them to get close.
This could get ugly. The practice round's over. Here it comes! Yes! Try again. Nope. Little shit.
Oh, so I think you guys are flying. That's a problem. Alright, EMP attractor it is. Yeah, we'll do that.
There's still hope.
Alright, this is a good time for Force Torpedo.
Take that.
Got a target on my back. I'll make it work. They got me. The practice round's over.
Actually, we're just gonna move you. Because if this guy isn't getting any closer, we're gonna have to EMP him. But I want both the boys to be out there. Also, this dude's just fueling more and more bots.
Let's get him.
Thank you for putting them all in literally a line for me. I appreciate that.
Let's do this. Score. Yes.
What do I do? Class is in session. Take it. There it goes.
Yes.
The practice round.
Ah, so they draw aggro. They didn't mention that it draws aggro. And yeah, counter looks super good in heavy armor, but I have not unlocked heavy armor or counter for either of them. I have the ability to get some of them, but I don't have the 5,000 it was going to cost for it just yet.
You're just small fry. A fine hit. Bow down.
I need to think.
Does this stay grounded once it's been EMP'd?
Let's do this. Did I? One down. Getting targeted. Enemy threat range.
Ooh, we can just demolish it. Get in there. Nice.
I guess these what next?
I mean, yeah, you're showing a missile at me, but I'm just gonna cut you in the face. Give me that back attack. We're gonna get back attack. I think because it's aggroing me, I can't get back attack. That's fine. Get wrecked.
Is that it?
Confirmed termination of Terra Carrier Dymo signature. Warning. Dymo signatures identified. Enemy in range. Preparing to intercept.
Of course it wasn't that easy.
Hijiyama use the phase plasma EMP. The flying kaiju will lose control and drop out of the sky. If you get surrounded, it's a good fallback.
Good for me, but what about the city?
We must win.
There! Got it! No chance.
I guess life comes at you fast. What do I do?
Alright, we're gonna team these two up. Start doing some crowd control. Never mind, that dude's right on top of us. Alright, EMP attractor. I choose you.
I'm right here. Get bit. See
It actually does a lot of damage too, to those little units.
Watch this. They felt that.
This could get out of the way. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Take this! Yes! Humanity stands proud. What now?
This thing is not gonna let me get.
Here comes the pain. Get bit. There it goes.
We must survive.
Alright, I'm gonna drop a mine right here, because these guys are getting too danger close.
Take that. I can do this. Jeez. Was that okay? That was
I probably should have sniped.
Practice round's over. They're finished.
Nice.
First termination of Terra Carrier Dymo signature.
Turns out that was the better plan, you're right. I thought I was gonna use Toma's EMP, but honestly these dudes are so far out, I'm glad I got them the EMP emitter.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
Class is in session. Yeah. You like that? This could get
I won't give up.
Threat range.
Initiating shield.
Much obliged.
No point overthinking it.
Let's do this. Take it. That all you
I
got?
guess life comes at you fast.
He really didn't get that much energy from punching those little dudes.
I deny you! Yes! Humanity stands proud!
Did I? So, what's my next move?
Alright, here's where we get.
I'll show you. They felt that.
Yeah, barely. Actually, it still took damage, but just not a lot.
Let's got it. Enemy destroyed.
I like there's one random one just chilling out there. Alright. Sandwich boy, it's up to you. Down it.
Small fry. A fine hit! Bow down!
What do I do?
Class is in session.
Whoa, he did a lot of damage just with that back attack alone.
I guess these guys don't like me.
Nice. He's throwing punches.
Did I? They won't get past me.
What next? Here it comes! Is that it?
I'll try.
Confirmed termination of
It's the old
Terra
1-2
Carrier
punch.
Dymo signature.
Set him up, knock him down.
Aegis activation confirmed. The terminal is now completely sealed off.
We did it.
They've changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'll be dismounting the Sentinel temporarily.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
We don't need orders to kick some ass.
Yeah.
Sentinel, activate. You
It's
can
more for
relax,
time.
kids. I'm back in the fight.
I won't be long. I'll leave the rest to you.
Fine then. Let's roll, Yuki-chan.
Yuki's a natural leader.
So we made it through. That really was a workout.
Patriot. Ah, love Takatoshi. Nice. Give me that S rank. Yeah, I need to really put counter on Takatoshi ASAP. When they were waiting in the middle of all those guys, yeah, they were throwing good punches, but they were taking a lot of hits. A lot of hits. I really need to get those boys some good armor. Not one, but two mystery points. Oh, it actually tells you. That's cool. So just by doing this next battle... Oh, no. I can't battle anymore until I unlock Keitaro. I don't even have... Do I have Keitaro? I don't even have Keitaro. So I can't battle till I get Keitaro. Okay, I guess we're gonna keep going until we get Keitaro then. Random nobodies. You're just lucky that you were there because I wanted to unlock you. Okay. Save. The fastest way to unlock Keitaro is through Natsuno? Oh, interesting. I was actually thinking it was maybe going to be through Megumi. Or Juro because he's staying at their house. But Natsuno, huh? Who would win, Voltron or OG Power Rangers? Like, which version of Mighty Morphin? Like their base form, or like when they get Thunder Zords, or when someone becomes Zeo? Well, I guess when we're getting Zeo, we're past Mighty Morphin. Like, at their best? All weapons? That's a tough call, honestly. I don't know too much about like OG Voltron's armaments versus, like, I'm more familiar with OG Megazord than I am with OG Voltron. So, like, is it the Netflix Voltron that's out right now? Like, which Voltron are we talking about? And like with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, are we also getting like the Green Ranger interventing? Like, you know, there's a lot of things to consider. Because they can combine it to just, you know, the Megazord. They had, like, what? Tor, I think, that Ultimate Carrier? I don't remember. Okay. That was good. Zyogre, Xeon, thank you so much for the assists. I appreciate you guys helping me out with this. Fortune Sentinels like Megami have funnels. Yeah, I saw that. They called them interceptors. Those looked really good, but they were basically super high on the tree. I have nowhere near upgrading that yet. That's like a super ultimate ability for a lot of them. But yeah, even just the regular sentry guns are super good. So I saw those interceptors, I'm like, those are going to be very good. And their ultimate abilities for a couple of the units, they better be good. So, thank you so much everybody for watching. I know we had some technical hiccups. I will try parsing this together tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll meet at the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we'll do more of this. Alright. Thanks everyone for jumping in. Thanks for everybody coming in to help me. Appreciate you guys. The assist is always nice. I'm continuing to work on the next recapitation. I'm continuing to work on the next metagame. I will probably review this game before I put a recap out for it at the very least. Who knows? We'll see. Hope everyone's staying warm out there. Or staying cool. And yeah. Thanks for all your support. Appreciate you guys for coming out and tolerating me. Alright, I'm Oni Black Mage. I'll see you in the next battlefield, which is tomorrow. Thank you for watching.